drinking Earthquake.
Cause you make my earthquake.
Hey, it's Brainmuffin and Kelloggs back with a beer review, or actually this is probably more like a malt liquor review. So I got these at Jungle Jim's. This is the Earthquake High Grav Lager, it says on the can. This is 10% alcohol. This is 24 ounces. A pint and 8 ounces. So you know what tells me? There's several things about this that tell me this probably isn't very good. You know, you want to know what it is?
Please.
All right, so full price is $1.50.
Okay.
So these two cans, how much does that cost total?
An amount.
An amount. Say just say $3.
$3 buckaroos.
Don't shake it. And it's 10%. So to have 10% alcohol at $1.50, you've got to have a cheap source of sugars for the alcohol.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
haven't you seen like those big cans of like Reds? I got the Reds. I had them before. They were like
Oh yeah,
$2.
the Reds. Yeah. So probably corn or something like that. Now,
Corn.
interesting. I was reading the label here. It has all these in Memphis, Tennessee, and Latrobe. So Latrobe is where Rolling Rock used to be from before they got bought and moved. So it does say malt liquor. Now, so I got these. So that's the first thing that's a giveaway is $1.50 full price. I got these 2 cans for $1. Now, how much of a discount is that?
That's a whole $1.
No?
For each, yeah.
Yep.
$1 off of each. If you got both for $1,
Yes, but
they're
what's the
50 cents.
percentage of a discount is that? We're rounding up to 50 cents.
Is this the stupid math problem that you
Yes.
said you had for me? I don't know. 60?
So if a whole is 3/3 and I paid 1/3, what's that?
I hate you so much.
What's
right
3
now.
minus 1?
2.
Okay, 2/3.
So
2/3 discount. 66.66 continued percent.
really, demon numbers.
That's the other thing. Here's the other thing before we open these cans. So I went on to Untappd, and not surprisingly, none of my friends, if I can unlock my hands are cold, none of my friends have checked into this. Untappd, 1,755 check-ins. What do you think is the average?
3 or 4 stars. Ugh.
1.77.
Ugh.
So this, just don't spew on me or on your mother's puzzle. So because we're drinking malt liquor, I guess we're supposed to drink out of a paper bag. I don't know, but I got the mason jar.
Paper bag.
Oh wow, it smells like malt liquor.
It smells fine.
Oh boy, I don't know if it'll all fit. It might all fit. Definitely artificially carbonated. There's a little bit more in there. So we've got an unbelievably golden color, deep golden color. What do you call that?
It looked like apple juice.
Wow. I mean, it smells like cider.
Yeah.
It really does.
Apples.
And there wasn't a date on these. Now they were in the, it was in a big shopping cart at Jungle Jim's.
Oh, not all that stuff is bad though. It's usually they're just making way for other stuff.
I know, it's
'Cause
not
I've seen
always.
good stuff in there.
Yeah, I know. I have too. I've gotten stuff out of there that was pretty good.
It just smells like apple juice.
Why do I have,
Huh.
I got something floating in mine.
Well, get it. That probably came out of the cup, honestly. It looks like a piece of paint that I've been painting with.
You didn't been using these for painting, have you?
No.
So,
no.
definitely artificially carbonated. The carbonation's pretty much gone.
Goodbye, bubbles. Mine looks different.
It smells like
Mine is a
alcohol.
different color. Mine's more yellow.
Yeah.
Ew, Toby, can you stop it, please?
All right, so let's see what we get.
It doesn't taste like anything.
It tastes like alcohol. And it's still really, really sweet. Wow. This is definitely something you just chug.
People don't like this? This is fine. It's not great.
It's definitely malt liquor. Oh.
What?
You don't taste the sourness? You don't get the sourness out of it?
I mean, like, yeah, but it's not like, what to me.
It is definitely.
I actually kind of like it.
I'm not.
It's not awful, and it's not the best thing ever, but I wouldn't give it like a 1. I'd give it a
It's
3.
definitely better than Miller Lite.
Well, yeah, but that's not really much.
Saying much.
Yeah. It's not. I haven't drunk this out of the can.
Probably what you're supposed to do. This would definitely get you there. Let me tell you that. I'm warming up already.
It's really not that bad.
It's. I don't know. It's like a D minus.
I give it like a C minus. We're talking about grades. It's definitely not a B, but it's not a D.
Well, that's out of 5.
I'd give it a 3. I'd personally give it a 3.
2 1/4.
I think
No,
it's
that's out of
fine.
5. That 1.77 was out of 5, not 10.
I know. Still not great. I'm gonna give it a 3.
We definitely had it out of the can. We're untapping at home, and I got it in Trader Joe's.
If you can't like post a comment like go watch our beer review.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about this.
Go
I
ahead.
feel like nothing's been done. It's been 5 minutes. We've not done anything besides sip it. It's okay. It smells like apple juice. Kind of tastes like apple a little bit to me at least.
It does kind of have a remnants of a sweet cider.
High gravity lager.
A
Earthquake.
real high, this is not a Crispin, so you got to try that cider.
I want to know where the earthquake part of the name is coming from. Were they just like random name, here you go, slap it on there? Because with the geometric background, it looks a little post-apocalyptic. Would I drink this in a post-apocalypse? Yes, that's the vibe that I'm getting from the can.
But that's a one of those satellite dishes.
Yeah, but
not the radar. The radar.
Yeah.
The radar telescope.
Okay.
Right.
Ooh. I would say if you're gonna drink this, don't eat. Because we ate and my stomach is like, what's happening? What are you adding? What are you putting in there? It's pointing up at me. Don't eat.
No, yeah, it's definitely. Well, I would eat like 2 hours before I had it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But it's probably something consumed a little bit more rapidly. Yeah, it's really like a slightly sour cider.
It's really not that bad.
There's a sourness that's pretty strong, but actually reminds me of some of those.
Actually, I wouldn't drink this very fast.
Those former Russian breweries. Remember you weren't here when I did that one. Those were all 10% and like $3, and they were from various Eastern Bloc, former Eastern
I don't
Bloc
know.
countries. This would definitely give me a headache. But it's probably, most likely, my guess, they're using corn sugar for the, and that's what's giving it the sourness.
They'll be.
I mean, they could be using old malts or whatever it is. It's low nitrogen, and that's what's giving it that sourness. Low nitrogen levels. So I gave it 2 1/4. It'll definitely get you there. And it's the 4 Brewing, so I wonder if they do 4 Loco. See, 4 Drink 4 Brewing Company.
You look it up.
FOUR.
Look it up.
La Crosse, Wisconsin, and Memphis, Tennessee, under special agreement, Latrobe, Pennsylvania.
Please
And there's no date on here, so
drink responsibly.
don't know when it goes bad. We could just be pickling ourselves. All right, so what'd you give it? 3?
I give it a 3.
That's fine.
Solid.
All right. So have you tried Earthquake and lived to tell about it? Let us know in the comments below, and we will see you. All right, am I in frame or did I cut my head off? Oh yeah, and
What?
click subscribe over wherever it is.
When
It used to be up here.
I remember when YouTube was a star system rating.
What's going on with my camera?